research, but I'm whispering today because I thought maybe I should try something a little new. I say a little new. Just going to be doing a whisper ramble ASMR type video while I grind some levels here on Shrink-Eye. I thought it would be an interesting take to go ahead and do something like that for this kind of video. Makes it a little special. There are some important things about the game I would like to talk about, however. First off is that I'm actually gonna fight these guys real quick. I have reduced volume all the way down on my mic, so every time I click on my keyboard, since it's mechanical, you can probably hear it. Hopefully it gives off some good ASMR, but I have no idea. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open my inventory and show y'all that I have changed Naru's loadout. I said earlier in videos that these two weapons on their own were not very good. Only 27 attack and 22 attack, but it turns out that they actually have one more attack than the heavenly bow that I used to have. Though the heavenly bow did have a higher critical, I wanted to switch to these two because I would have a better paralysis chance, and this one has a little special. It's not too big of a special, but it's okay. I think it applies the curse status of the capture. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but if the enemy gets cursed, then that means that I think they might have trouble moving. While I'm on Naru, I think you can notice that I have ICU treatment over here. The blue pouch book that I mentioned in a previous part. You're probably wondering how I have my hands on that. And at the same time, I also have Book of Nothingness, Volume 99. I'm not learning it right now, but I still have it. See? Pretty cool. I'm going to tell you, in the last part or so, when we were in the underground area, I told y'all that since we only have one pickaxe, we would only be able to choose one of the books. Book of Nothingness, Volume 99th, or the Blue Pouch Medical Book. It turns out you can actually pick up another pickaxe in the caves whenever you are coming back from the meeting with the director, and you go in those caves. Remember how I showed y'all how to get out of the director's room the first time? There is a pickaxe that we can pick up in there. So we actually do have the ability to obtain both books, and I thought that that was pretty cool, so I did that. Did that. some new weapons. And I also picked up one more cool thing. And Jagenda has this one. I picked up Book of Nothingness, Volume the 3rd. Now, I'm pretty sure that we could have picked up this book a while back. Actually, it was in the library. The only thing that was preventing us was a guy standing in the way of the bookshelf. But it's pretty cool now that we have Book of Nothingness, Volume the 3rd. Psycho Barrier raises defense. So that's pretty cool, I think. Food for thought. Something for Jagenda to learn after 99th and 11th, because I still haven't finished those yet. But hopefully in this video, with enough grinding, we will. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This is a particular video format that I am experimenting with. Leave a comment if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, and I can gladly do that. More ASMR kinds of things. But if y'all are not interested in just listening to me whisper, then that's okay. I totally get it. But I don't know. I just kind of thought it was a good idea, so I gave it a shot. And if it's a flop, oh well, no skin off my back. It's okay. I'm still going to play Shrink Eye, and I'm still going to love playing Shrink Eye, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, while we're still on the topic of Shrink Eye, and this is a whisper, ramble video, there are a few more things that I kind of want to address. First off is that I have been doing some research in-game and online to see where I can pick up, or not pick up, but learn how to craft the Nebula Blade. And I know I needed, I was missing the diamond and the Philosopher's Stone. To my dismay, I have found out that I will not be able to craft the Nebula Blade. 24 defense. Okay, that's pretty good. Sorry, got sidetracked. I will not be able to craft the Nebula Blade because diamond was something that we were supposed to pick up while we were still shrunk with the airplane. 137. That's pretty good. Alright. Yes. Sorry about that. The diamond was in the it was in the room, the girls' locker room, I guess, that had the gold key. So the one where we needed to pick up the first gold circle key fragment, that room, it was in the itty bitty tiny chest that we could have picked up while we were still shrunk. So unfortunately, though I still do not know how to obtain the Philosopher's Stone, I know for a fact that we missed out on the diamond, so I will not be wielding the as sad as that may seem, it's okay though. I think we'll live without it. I mean, the holy blades are still pretty good on Jajinda, so we're not missing out on too much, I don't think. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know because I never had the Nebula blade. Anyways, so there's one piece of unfortunate news. The second piece of unfortunate news. Second and last, don't worry. I don't want this to be a bad vibe episode. I just want you all to relax, relax, relax. Just sit back and relax as we beat the shit out of these ass members. Okay. Jokes aside, I was also doing some research trying to figure out how to trigger the second Naru Benzene. And I think this is my hypothesis. I'm not 100% sure, but if someone does know exactly how it must be triggered, please feel free to leave a comment. Anyways, I wanted to say that I have not been able to trigger the second Naru Benzene because I did not pick up the Naru drops in my first playthrough. Now I do have a save where I have picked up Naru drops, or where I have the ability to, because I have a save that is right before the scene. So I still have that, but unfortunately, from where we are in the game now, from where we were then, for a Benzene, I don't know. That just seems like it would require a lot of backtracking. Of course, I might be willing to do said backtracking if y'all really needed to obtain the footage for the second Benzene, because obviously I can't put that on YouTube. I think that's where YouTube draws the line, so that's okay. But like I said in previous videos, I figured I could just upload the video to my Google Drive and share it with whoever wants to see it or whatever, and whoever also needs to figure out how the scene is triggered, because I would let y'all know how to do that in that video. But alas, I do not think it can happen because I did not pick up Naru drops on my first playthrough. So those are both unfortunate things. However, other than that, we should be finishing up this game fairly quickly, which is very nice, very nice. And the second game we should start fairly soon as well, as soon as this one is finished. So, I guess that's all I really have to say regarding Shrink Eye, about what I've managed to pick up and what I have realized I couldn't pick up. I to go pick up all the new items that I got, I realized, I think I might have gone over it in a previous video, but I realized that in my original playthrough, I did not pick up the synthesis recipe for insect venom. Take it, Shabenson, why'd you have to use your overdrive? Okay, sidetracked. Insect venom, I think, is a 100% accurate toxin that you can inflict on your opponent. I think that means that the poison will hit 100% of the time when you throw him. It should be, at least. And if not, then that's rather unfortunate. But I did pick some up because I'm going to be honest with you, viewers. We are going to need poison for some upcoming battles because they are going to be really tough without poison. So, just want to address that. You don't need insect venom if you have other means to poison, but I think insect venom is nicer to have. Okay, let me see. I think now we should learn. This one for crit immunity. It'll be nice for upcoming boss battles. Okay, let us continue. Okay, let's go up this ladder. At the very least, I could say Jijinda is effective with boost for hitting multiple enemies. That will always come in handy. Unfortunately, it seems that Jijinda doesn't do as much damage whenever we're in a boss battle, just because boost doesn't really come into play. Unless the boss, of course, brings in allies, which if that's the case, then Jijinda does do well. It's okay, Jijinda. It's my fault that you do not have the Heaven's Roar, but we had to save the bros. I think it's like I said earlier, either have an amazing mid-game or an amazing after or post-game. Evidently, I chose to have a good mid-game, and I'll be honest, with the bros, everything we ran into just seemed like much easier. Even the C-ranked girl, who was incredibly tough to beat, was made easier with the bros at our side, helping us do all that delicious damage. Okay, I don't think I've gone over there. Let's see if I can't make my way over there. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I think I'm getting too quiet. I guess I kind of ran out of things to say. Oh shoot. I think we've already been over here. Yeah, I think we've already been over here. It's okay. There we go. 36. Mastered reincarnation. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I think that this is a good spot to leave off on. I will continue to do a little bit more grinding so that we are ready for upcoming fights. And the next time I see you, we will be on the top floor of the tower, and we'll be ready for whatever comes our way. Again, thank you everyone for watching this Whisper, Ramble, Shrink Guy ASMR video. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.